Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. New Hampshire House to address more than 130 bills over 2 days in person session at sports facility. Union members to distribute PPE outside. Inside, key bill include gun, election, abortion, and education issues. With more than 130 bills to be voted on, New Hampshire House will meet today and Thursday at a 55,000 square foot sports facility that the Republican Speaker says will allow for social distancing and other precautions designed to mitigate the threat of COVID-19 infection. House Speaker Sherman Packard last week released a 5-page memo outlining details of the safety and emergency medical response capability that will be in place for the sessions at the New Hampshire Sportsplex in Bedford, while at the same time citing a House rule that forbids him for allowing remote access to the session for any members. A judge on Monday threw out a lawsuit by a group of House Democrats who were seeking a court order requiring Packard to allow remote access for lawmakers who are especially vulnerable to infectious and qualify for special accommodations under the Federal Americans with Disability Act and Rehabilitation Act. House members, as a result, must attend in person if they are to participate. They are being asked to bring face masks, and according to Packard, when they enter the building, they will receive a bottle of hand sanitizer, 2 additional face masks, and a biohazardous or paper waste disposable bag. At the same time, special sections of the facility will be set aside for people who refuse to wear masks and for those who can't wear masks for medical reasons. New Hampshire AFL-CIO said Tuesday that it will have union members stationed outside the Sportsplex on Wednesday and Thursday morning to distribute PPE, including KN95 respiratory masks and disposable coverall suits. New Hampshire AF-CIO president said the union preferred remote accommodations for lawmakers with special vulnerability to COVID-19, but cited the judge's order. We didn't want it to come to this. No one should fear going to work. However, distributing personal protective equipment is at least we can do to keep our lawmakers safe. Once inside, the House members will take a rash of bills over the next 2 days of session. Some of them are controversial. It will be the first House session since January 6th, which was held in a parking lot on the campus of University of New Hampshire. 2 bills expand the current Stand Your Ground law. House Bill 197 allows people to use deadly force to protect themselves inside their vehicle. And House Bill 81 allows people to protect anyone on their property from threats. Several bills deal with abortion issues. House Bill 625 would ban abortion at 24 weeks or later, while House Bill 233 is a born alive bill that sets out the right of any infant born alive to medically appropriate and reasonable care and treatment. And House Bill 430 would repeal the current law establish flexible buffer zone around reproduction health care centers. Election and campaign related bills to be addressed, including House Bill 121, which would establish an independent advisory commission to offer recommendations on redistricting. House Bill 105 to close the so-called limited liability corporation loophole and ensure that political contributions and attributed to each LLC member. And House Bill 465 allow labor unions and business organizations to make political contributions through political committees. On other issues, House Bill 615 would reduce the penalty for some first offense drug possession charges, while House Bill 594 would guarantee a minimum of $50 million for the school building aid program. House Bill 185 would remove the work and community engagement requirement for people to participate in the Granite Advantage expanded Medicaid program with the COVID-19 pandemic. There are currently 398 members, Republicans 212, and Democrats 186 in the House, with 2 vacancies. And that does it for this morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.